They're looking good. Absolutely love them. They're in the right position. And now I will cover them. Okay, we're kicking off our stuffed artichokes with a lamb ground meat stuffing with mascarpone cheese. So this is the usual suspects. So we're going to start out with chopping the onion and the garlic super fine, get a little parsley in there, and we're actually going to put it in the food processor because I want the onion to be a hint of it in there without actually knowing the onion is in there. So it's like the essence of onion. It's the deliciousness of the lamb stuffing. However, not just very delicately, not the big chunk. So that's where you go, you elevate your dish from just okay to leveling up to pretty much restaurant quality. And people saying, oh, this tastes amazing, but I'm not exactly sure what's the secret ingredient. So for this one, it's kind of fun to do that. Moving right along, as we're going along here, I decided, you know what, I'm going to drop a few pine nuts since I just got these fresh at my grocer. And I was also going to just drizzle a little bit of olive oil in. And that's the start of our lamb meat stuffing for the artichokes. Okay, so now we're just going to go over all the ingredients. We have the ground lamb, and then I went ahead and you did the food processor and did the parsley, the pine nuts, the onion, the garlic, and I did that with the food processor to very fine. And then I have Parmesan cheese. And then I have a little bit of mascarpone, about 2 tablespoons. And then I do always add an egg for this one to help it bind together. Okay, and then we're just gonna go in and add a little seasoning, salt and pepper. And then I also do have a little tiny bit of crushed red pepper flakes, just a tiny bit. And a little tiny bit of rosemary and mint. Mint just gives this, you need just a little tiny bit of it because it can be very overpowering, but it really adds a nice little kick and Mediterranean touch to this dish. So we're just going to drizzle that in. And then all that is left is for me to do is to mix it all together and get it ready to stuff the artichokes. But I usually do a double batch because sometimes then I like to make some lamb balls as well to go along with it. You can, or patties, or you can use it for different things. You can make a sauce with it. So yeah, there's always, again, I always do like to make a little bit extra because it does really help later on for meal prepping. It can always dub as something that you can use down the road for meal prepping. Okay, let me mix this up. Okay, I went ahead and mixed up the lamb and it's mixed with everything that I had told you previously, all the fresh ingredients, the garlic, the onion, the parsley. So it's all ready to go, the mint. And then I just want to show you these adorable little wonders that I picked up. Artichokes already cleaned, the caps, and I think I can mention it. These are from Trader Joe's. I was so impressed with how adorable they are. And I thought, you know what, just for fun, let me try them so everyone can see that sometimes when you need to, you can find help. As long as you know where to find good quality shortcuts, try them. If you liked it, use it. If not, then go back to your other method, or it's interchangeable. I love fresh artichokes, but sometimes in a pinch. And not only in a pinch, but just sometimes if it's a really good quality something, you can substitute it and it could be just as delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and stuff these little cuties. Hi everyone, okay, I am back. So in case you haven't noticed, I've been doing everything a little hand style today with the camera because unfortunately I left my camera holder thingy, whatever you want to call it, in the car. And then or at my girlfriend's house because I was actually helping them meal prep and teaching them some meals, and it never made it back upstairs. So anyway, that's okay. I'm explaining as we go along, and I will definitely list all the ingredients and everything that I did. Actually, this is coming together so quick, I can't even tell you. Well, obviously, the help of the already cleaned and prepared artichoke caps, thanks to Trader Joe's. So I went ahead and prepared the potatoes. I cut them in quarters. It's just a very simple seasoning of salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and actually I have paprika in here, and it gives such a nice Mediterranean flair, a little bit of that Middle East thing going on. And then also I just toss it with olive oil. And this is really the secret. A lot of people don't know this. It's the secret to really give those potatoes a really rich color when they come out roasted. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I already tossed them and everything, and just gonna go ahead and put them in I already drizzled olive oil into this baking pan, okay? So we're gonna get that out of the way. I'm trying to do this the best I can. Very improvising today. And then I did stuff the artichokes with the mixture that you saw that we mixed together. It was very easy. I just grabbed light handfuls. I don't pack it. I think packing makes everything hard. This will make it and keep it very light and airy during the cooking process. So really, I'm just gonna take them and settle them into my pan, just like that, in between the potatoes. Not only do the potatoes serve as a great side dish, but they're also excellent for keeping the artichokes in place. So it really serves a dual purpose, but I always do love adding extra vegetables whenever I can, and extra food into baking dishes, because then you can use it for different things. And basically you have your one pan wonder, which we absolutely love. This is going in the oven at 375 as soon as I get these all in here. Look how cute they look. I'm actually pretty excited. And I'm sharing this with some friends. And look how cute they look. I have one more here, this little guy. So just kind of arrange them with putting the potatoes. I'm gonna put this down for a minute and then make sure I put all the potatoes in between so they hold them up nicely. And I'll be right back. Almost ready for the oven. Okay, one sneak peek before they go in the oven. I am gonna put them in the oven at 375, uncovered for the first 15 minutes. Oh, this little guy's getting a little crooked there. For the first 15 minutes. And then after that, I am gonna cover them with aluminum foil. And I would say probably about another 25 minutes. And that should have them pretty much ready, but we'll test as we go along. I did quarter the potatoes in quarters because they cook faster that way. So you want to make sure that the potatoes are a good size so everything cooks evenly when you are doing the one pan wonders. So what I am going to do just for the very, very last, drizzle a little bit of olive oil before it goes into the oven for moisture and more, honestly, more deliciousness. And so there we go. Again, don't forget that we're only doing it for the first 15 minutes uncovered, and then definitely put a timer on it because you do not want to forget to cover it with foil after 15 minutes. I'll do that step with you so you remember, but I mean, they look beautiful just as they are. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I just wanted to check in so you guys all see where we're at. The 15, well, I'll be honest, it ended up being 18 minutes because I forgot about them. But anyway, here they are. They're looking great. 18 minutes uncovered. And now another, about 15, 20. Again, I have to set the timer. Covered. And the olive oil, you have to check to make sure it looks juicy down there. And it does. The potatoes look great. You can poke a fork in them if you'd like. But I think everything's coming together very nicely. And again, they're going in the oven covered now with aluminum foil for about 20 minutes for now. Okay, I will put all the instructions and ingredients that I used at the bottom of the page. They're looking good. Absolutely love them. They're in the right position. And now I will cover them. Okay, I just took them out of the oven. Careful, because it's very hot, of course, when we take it off. And they're all ready. They look so nice. the potatoes, and you have yourself a meal. It literally took me 15 minutes to make. And then I did actually have some extra, and I rolled them up so I can use them for another meal. So, but this looks so adorable. And there you have it. Dinner is served. Stuffed artichokes with a lamb blend and potatoes. Well, really it's lamb and herbs and pecorino, not pecorino this time, Parmesan cheese. And then I put the potatoes in. And then you have a full meal. Enjoy.